Today is a joyous day. It is a day that I've been waiting for months now, since the ever beginning of them mentioning that they would nerf this boss, the 6.2 champion boss. I cannot tell you how happy I am to finally be done that champion. It's only my first time facing him. I mean, okay, so let me give you guys a little bit. These are the rewards, by the way. They are some nice rewards. I have a 6-star crystal. I have now a fully formed 5-star from the variant 2. And now I have these shards. And tomorrow I'm going to have, I think, another 5-star if I can complete the boss rush tomorrow, 100%. On both difficulties, Master and Epic. But if I can do it on Epic, then I can of course do it on Master. But I cannot tell you guys how happy I am. So if you guys don't know, the 6.2 champion boss, oh my god, he got nerfed. And basically the main part that it was the annoyance was the block damage that you took at the last 10% when you're dexing his specials. I personally didn't take as much unless it came to that last dexing of the special, because if you guys don't know, you have to dex 3 of his special attacks, which is quite annoying when it comes to the champion, because it's the champion and his special attacks are very annoying to dex anyways. My strategy that I used when facing him is that right when he's about to do the final headbutt of his special one, you will dash in and then dash out right when he does it, and you get the dex. I did that twice, but for the last one, my heart was racing. I was like, because my strategy for this boss fight was, I just have to get to the last 10%, because when I first did it, when it wasn't nerfed, I didn't have no Captain America Infinity War. So I just tried to do it with Corvus, with all my guys. I spent 3,000 units of all the units that I spent grinding. Like, it was like a month's worth of grinding for all those units. And it was like my first time ever hitting that milestone. I went into the champion boss fight. I didn't know really much of how to dex his specials, and I didn't have no Captain America Infinity War. But I remember, I think it was like a month after I did all that and grinded all the units again, that I opened up a 5-star crystal, and then I got my Captain America Infinity War. And then they mentioned nerfing the boss fight, and I don't feel as if it is too easy to do. I still feel it takes a lot of skill to do, because I definitely took the time to face champion like dual targets, and every single time that I had practiced to face a champion, I always did. But basically, my strategy for this, I would not suggest this for everyone, but my strategy for my roster was I literally just boosted up Corvus all the way through. I also put a 200% boost for all the fights before. Basically, my strategy was I'm just going to throw off as many hits as I can before he gets his first unstoppable. And it worked out. Like, it only took me, I think, about 5 revives to get all the way down to 10%. And then I just threw all my champions away. I didn't even use Sentinel. I had Sentinel on the team as well. Basically, I went all the way down to the 10% mark. I exited out of the fight with Corvus, and then I basically healed up Captain America Infinity War, because I did some practice runs before without the 10%, just practicing basically nullifying the unstoppable with Captain America Infinity War and all that beautiful stuff. And I wish I could have recorded it, but I didn't actually expect to get the one-shot on the 10%, because healed him up all the way to full, and I one-shotted him. I was at 10% left, because on the last dex, I did the first 2 perfectly, flawlessly. But when it came to the last one, my nerves, I was like, am I actually going to be able to do this? I was so nervous. If you guys don't know, he has like 500,000 health. It's definitely not like the thickest health pool, but for the champion boss and for everything that I faced in the past, it is a big health pool. and the 8 Furies he had. I remember I got hit with Corvus when he had 8 Furies, 20k crit off straight up, just hit me, and I was like, okay, well then. So you just have to play. I don't think Captain America is necessary for it. I feel like you just need a good nullified Mystic champion. Symbiote Supreme would absolutely have a field day on this now because the block damage is so significantly reduced. If I had a 5-star Symbiote Supreme, I definitely would have used him. You can easily get a one-shot with a 5, maybe even a 455 5-star Symbiote Supreme if you play well enough, because the block damage, jeez, that was the one thing I hated about this fight, was the block damage, because it's just so bad. But with Captain America Infinity War, he has such high block proficiency, and it's only a 2% block penetration now, so it isn't too bad for the parries anymore, especially with Captain America. But once you get into a rhythm, once you can get and dex those special attacks, then this fight becomes an absolute treat. Then I genuinely had fun with this fight. And beforehand, if I said to myself, like the first time I tried this fight, because I've only tried to do this fight twice, if I said to myself like 6 months ago that I actually enjoyed the 6.2 champion boss fight, I would genuinely feel like I was just absolutely just speaking. I was just not even I just assumed that I was lying. I genuinely had fun with the last 10%. This is genuinely a fun boss fight now, and it's a lot more accessible to a lot more different champions. But enough of that. The rewards here, I genuinely was super excited. I literally ran downstairs and I was like, I told my brother, because my brother plays the game. He didn't really understand because he's kind of Act 4 and everything like that. He hasn't suffered the struggles of the 6.2 champion boss, and I feel so good to be finally done this boss fight. 700,000 gold as well. I really do appreciate that. 35 units. Honestly, I only spent. Let's check this. Let's go to the crystals. What does this offer? I haven't even seen this. Oh, well then. $400 worth of units. Yeah, okay, for 1 6-star. Interesting. I genuinely, complete 1 quest in Act 6. I only spent maybe 300 units on this boss fight. For me, like, that is genuinely, like, I feel accomplished with that. I now have 7 million gold and everything. I do have 2 5-stars, I have a 4-star, a 6-star, a Grandmaster Crystal, all that beautiful stuff. I also have a couple of 3 to 4 rank up gems, a 2 to 3 rank up gem, and 3 I've never actually opened Cavalier Crystals. So this is going to be my first time actually opening those. But yeah, I genuinely, just to go over everything that I've said, I genuinely do like the changes to this boss fight. This boss is genuinely fun now, and I can say that with certainty because the first time I did this, I genuinely almost wanted to quit the game because it was just so BS before. The block damage was insane. And I do hope that people who have done this fight before do get compensated for it. I mean, there are certain people that, like Legacy and all those YouTubers that genuinely, like MSD and everything like that, who genuinely do like this fight, or like the pre-nerfed fight or whatever. But I feel like this is definitely a lot more friendly and a lot more fun for a lot more people. I still feel it's still very challenging, and you do need very specific champions for it. But if you can get those champions, it becomes really fun. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys want to see the massive crystal opening that I'm going to be having, I think maybe tomorrow, because the new boss rush is coming out, I might be able to get a third 5-star, a triple 5-star crystal opening just for you guys. Oh, I feel so good now, boys. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment on any of your best moments with the champion fight, or what you think the champion boss fight how you think about the changes and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.